Chosen one, pause right here. Don't scroll past this moment. Don't let your eyes drift or your mind wander. Yes, this is meant for you. You didn't arrive here by accident, and you didn't stay because of curiosity alone. Something deeper in you recognized something deeper in this moment. Before your thoughts could form a reason, your spirit leaned in. That quiet pull you felt, that subtle sense of, stay a little longer, that was heaven tapping gently on the door of your awareness. And if you walk away now, you don't just miss a message, you miss an alignment that doesn't come back wearing the same face twice. There are moments that look small, ordinary, almost forgettable on the surface, but beneath them, they carry the weight of an entire future. They feel like a pause in the day, but in the unseen, they are a turning point. This is one of those moments. What unfolds here is not about information. It's about direction. It's about the next season of your life quietly stepping closer than you ever expected. So take a breath, let your shoulders drop, let the noise inside you settle. Heaven is speaking through this very space, and the way you listen right now will shape what comes next. If something in you feels stirred already, don't ignore that. Let it be seen. You can even write "I am here" in the comments. Not for me, but as a quiet signal to your own heart that you showed up when it mattered. This isn't about being noticed, it's about being present. Listen carefully. For a while now, you've felt a strange mix of restlessness and heaviness, like something is shifting, but you can't quite name it. You told yourself it was stress. You told yourself it was exhaustion. You told yourself you'd deal with it later. But later has been calling your name for a long time, and today it finally found you. This is not a coincidence. This is a meeting point between where you've been and where you're being invited to go. If this resonates, let it move you gently. You don't have to rush. Just stay. And if you feel led, whisper a simple, "I'm ready." Even in the comments, even in your heart, not as a performance, but as a personal yes. Because chosen one, the next chapter of your life doesn't begin with a loud announcement. It begins with a quiet, honest response. Chosen one, the truth you've been sensing, the quiet tug at your spirit, it's not just a feeling, it is a divine nudge, a gentle insistence from the unseen realm that your life is on the brink of a shift so profound that it cannot be measured by ordinary means. Everything you've endured, every tear you've shed, every unanswered question you've carried in the silence of your soul has been preparing you for this moment. I want you to understand something deeply. What you are feeling is not anxiety, and it is not coincidence. It is spiritual preparation. It is the whisper of heaven saying, step closer, pay attention, this is yours. The weight you feel in your chest, that restless energy you can't name, it is not weakness. It is the stirrings of destiny. And if you allow yourself to lean into it instead of looking away, if you allow yourself to be still and receive, what is about to unfold will not just change your circumstances. It will awaken a part of you that has been waiting, aching even, to rise. If what I'm saying touches something deep inside you, take a moment, right now, and type "I'm listening" in the comments. Not for anyone else, but as a commitment to yourself that you are choosing awareness over avoidance. You've been standing at thresholds you didn't even know existed. For months, maybe even years, you've felt the subtle shifts in your spirit, the quiet alignment of your life in ways you couldn't yet perceive. You sensed opportunities, connections, doors, but you weren't ready. You told yourself sooner or later, or I'll wait until the timing feels right. But chosen one, the timing you were waiting for has been waiting on you. Heaven doesn't pause for hesitation. Divine alignment doesn't reschedule. Your breakthrough, your moment of clarity, your season of purpose, it's ready, but it's waiting for your yes. And your yes is more than a feeling. It is a decision, a surrender, a recognition that you cannot move forward without first acknowledging what is in front of you. If even a small part of you feels that pull right now, type "I am ready" in the comments. Not for me, not for applause, but for heaven to see your willingness to respond. It's not about action yet. It's about intention. The seed is planted the moment you say yes. Beloved, think about how often life has tried to teach you without success. How often doors closed. How often people disappointed you. And how often you felt unseen or unheard. Each of those moments, every instance of pain or delay, was a preparation for this exact encounter. You were being positioned, sometimes painfully, sometimes invisibly, so that when this moment arrived, you would recognize it. And here it is. It is unmistakable, because something in you refuses to look away. It insists on acknowledging what your mind might try to dismiss. That insistence is sacred. It is the voice of destiny within you saying, "Do not pass this by." If you feel that voice stirring right now, type "I'm here" in the comments, not for anyone else, but for yourself, so that even in the digital world you declare your presence to the universe. Let your spirit be seen in this moment. I want to speak honestly to the parts of you that are tired of waiting, tired of being overlooked, tired of wondering if your prayers, your sacrifices, your faithfulness even matter. They do. Everything matters. Every tear, every sleepless night, every time you stayed when you wanted to leave, every time you kept silent when speaking felt dangerous, all of it has meaning. All of it has been weaving a tapestry of preparation. And now, chosen one, you are at the precipice of your next season. But here is the truth many do not hear. The next season does not come to the passive. It comes to those who respond. It comes to those who, despite fear, despite doubt, despite the noise of the world, choose presence over postponement, obedience over hesitation. If this moment is stirring something in you, something too quiet for the world to notice but too powerful to ignore, type "I choose yes" in the comments. Do it not for validation, not for recognition, but as a sacred acknowledgement of your willingness to step into alignment. Now, listen carefully, because this is where many chosen ones falter. The enemy does not need to destroy you directly. He only needs to distract you, to convince you that this is ordinary, that this can wait, that your next season can be postponed. Delay is the weapon most overlooked, and it kills more destinies than fear ever did. Every hesitation, every glance away from this moment is an opportunity for your breakthrough to be sidetracked. But the same spirit that has been guiding you, whispering in your moments of quiet, is leaning in closer than ever. It is saying, "Do not miss this. Do not postpone your response. This is the moment for your clarity, your elevation, your restoration." If that resonates, type "I'm responding," not for anyone else, but to declare to yourself that delay will not define your destiny. Beloved, there is something I need you to hear. Everything in your life that has felt like waiting, like testing, like limitation, was not in vain. Every door that closed, every opportunity that fell through your fingers, every person who doubted or misunderstood you, these were all placements, divine orchestrations preparing you to meet this moment with readiness. And readiness is not the absence of fear. Readiness is choosing to move forward in spite of fear, choosing presence in spite of uncertainty, choosing alignment in spite of discomfort. Your next season, chosen one, requires courage. And that courage begins with a decision to acknowledge what is before you. If your heart is open right now, type "I am" stepping forward in the comments. A quiet, personal affirmation of your readiness to engage with the work heaven is preparing in your life. Do not underestimate the sacredness of what is unfolding. This is not content. This is not casual. This is a divine intersection. The people you will meet, the doors that will open, the clarity that will come, it is already prepared. Heaven does not wait for perfection. It waits for readiness. It waits for your alignment. It waits for your acknowledgement that this moment is real and that you are willing to say yes. If you feel that, type "I'm aligned" in the comments, not as a boast, not as a show, but as a personal recognition that you see the invitation and are choosing to respond. Remember this, the chosen are not those who never stumble, who never doubt, who never question. The chosen are those who respond. The chosen are those who, when fear whispers, stay back, say, "I will step forward anyway." The chosen are those who, when distraction tempts them to look away, decide to lean in, to listen, to acknowledge. Your next season is not about comfort. It is about clarity. It is not about safety. It is about alignment. And alignment always begins with awareness. Awareness is the quiet recognition that what is in front of you is bigger than you can see, and yet it requires you to participate. If this resonates, type "I will not miss it" in the comments. A quiet, human declaration of your willingness to participate in what heaven is preparing. Now, breathe with me. Feel the weight in your chest, that gentle pressure in your spirit, that sense that something is about to shift. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. That is spiritual sensitivity awakening in you, reminding you that you are not alone, that you are not too late, that you are exactly where you are meant to be to meet this moment. And if you feel your heart beating faster, your spirit leaning forward, let yourself acknowledge it. Say quietly, even if just in your mind, I see it, I feel it, I am ready. Type it too if you feel cold, I am ready. Not for attention, but for the part of you that knows this is real, that knows that life as you've known it is shifting, that knows your next season is standing right in front of you, waiting for your yes. Chosen one, everything you've walked through, everything you've carried alone, everything you've believed, doubted, and hoped for has led to this, and yet is not enough to recognize it. You must respond, you must lean in, you must engage. Your next season is not waiting for perfection, it is waiting for presence. It is waiting for acknowledgement. It is waiting for you to say yes to the doors, the alignment, the restoration that has been prepared for you. If your spirit is rising, if your heart is shifting, type I say yes. A simple, sacred, honest acknowledgement that you are choosing to meet this moment fully. Beloved, take a moment to close your eyes. If you can feel the quiet, feel the pull, feel the anticipation of what is about to unfold. That quiet energy is heaven leaning in, saying, this is your time. This is your moment. Do not miss it. Do not look away. Do not say later. Your response, even in this small human way of breathing and acknowledging, is your first act of stepping into readiness. If this moment has stirred something in your soul, type I'm ready to receive. Not as a show, not as content, but as a declaration to yourself that you are stepping forward, that you are present, that you are awake. Chosen one, understand this. Breakthrough never comes to the passive. Calling never comes to the hesitant. Alignment never waits for perfection. Your season requires your presence. It requires courage. It requires response. And it requires honesty with yourself. The question is simple, yet profound. Will you lean in? Will you stop postponing what your spirit already knows? Will you step into the alignment that is already leaning toward you? If you feel the pull, if your spirit whispers yes, write it down, say it quietly, lean in, and type, I lean in. Not for anyone else, but for the part of you that has been waiting for this exact moment. This is your first step toward the season that has been preparing for you. The season that carries clarity, breakthrough, restoration, elevation, and alignment. Chosen one, everything in you knows it, and your response in this moment, even before action is required, is enough to start the shift. So take it, hold it, let it awaken the next layer of faith in you, and remember, heaven is not waiting for you to be perfect. Heaven is waiting for you to be ready. And right now, chosen one, you are chosen one. Now that your spirit has paused and your heart has leaned in, it is time to speak about what is coming very soon. The things God is warning you to prepare for. The shifts that will arrive in your life with a speed and intensity that cannot be ignored. This is why you are still here, reading, breathing, feeding the stirrings of heaven's alignment. You need to understand something vital. The next season is not gradual. It is not something that tiptoes into your life. It will arrive like a wave, overwhelming everything that is not anchored in clarity and alignment. That is why God is giving you this warning. He is not trying to frighten you. He is trying to awaken you, to prepare you, to position you so that when the moment comes, you recognize it and do not step aside, distracted, doubtful, or hesitant. If what I'm saying resonates in your soul right now, type I'm watching, not for the world, but as a personal acknowledgement that you are awake, that you are aware, that you are choosing to see the signs before them fully unfold. Beloved, the warning is simple but profound. Not everyone, not every opportunity, not every hand extended toward you is what it seems. God is separating your heart from distractions disguised as destiny. He is drawing a line between what is truly for you and what would derail you. For weeks, months, maybe even years, your intuition has been whispering, nudging, warning you about certain people, certain decisions, certain attachments. You may have dismissed it, laughed at it, argued with it in your mind, but that quiet voice is truth. And now it will become clarity. The deception, the misalignment, the false promises, they will rise to the surface very soon. And when they do, your awareness will be your shield. If something in you feels stirred by this, type "I see it," a quiet declaration that you are ready to discern with. Spiritual eyes, not just human understanding. Do not underestimate the subtlety of God's timing. He often moves in ways that the world cannot notice, but the Spirit knows. He is orchestrating alignments that you cannot yet see, weaving together connections, opportunities, and answers to prayers that you've nearly forgotten you made. But He's also issuing warnings, because breakthrough is rarely gentle. It demands attention. It demands clarity. It demands that you stop scrolling past, stop postponing, stop ignoring the nudges that arise in your chest, in your mind, in your quiet moments alone. This is why you are still here. This is why your spirit refuses to let you look away. And if you feel the weight of this, type "I won't miss it," not for anyone else, but as a sacred promise to yourself that you will not allow distraction to derail what God is positioning for you. Now listen closely. Very soon, you will be faced with choices that feel urgent, decisions that feel monumental. Some of them will be people, individuals who may come offering safety, comfort, or approval. Some of them will be opportunities, doors that seem too good to pass up, promises that shine like gold but are hollow underneath. God's warning to you is this: discernment now is more valuable than opportunity later. Do not accept what looks good if it conflicts with what you know in your spirit is aligned with your calling. Your spirit is your compass, chosen one. Your heart knows truth even when your mind doubts. If this is stirring something in your chest right now, type "I choose truth," a small but powerful act of alignment, a signal to yourself that you will not be swayed by appearances, but will stand firm in the awareness God has granted you. Beloved, understand this. Very soon, everything that is not anchored in truth, in divine purpose, will be exposed. Relationships, friendships, business dealings, even family dynamics, things that you thought were steady and safe will be revealed for what they truly are. And this is not to alarm you, but to prepare you. You must be ready to walk away from what is comfortable, familiar, or emotionally convenient. Sometimes God's greatest blessing comes not in what is given, but in what is removed. If your heart is stirring at this, type "I let go," not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. The act of release, the willingness to separate from what is misaligned, is your first step into the clarity and breakthrough God has been preparing for you. Chosen one, do not confuse love with alignment. Do not confuse familiarity with destiny. Very soon, the truth about people, places, and situations will rise like sunlight, piercing through fog. Some of these truths will hurt. Some will disappoint. Some will reveal that your trust was placed in the wrong hands. But this is the refinement process. It is the testing of your heart, your awareness, and your courage. And it is designed not to harm you, but to prepare you for what you are stepping into. If this resonates, type "I'm ready for truth," a quiet, personal acknowledgement that your heart is prepared to see clearly, even when clarity comes with discomfort. Listen to me, chosen one, because this is urgent. Very soon, God will open doors that have been prepared for you for years, doors that you didn't know existed, doors that will carry the blessings, answers, and alignments you've been waiting for. But these doors will require action. They will require courage. They will require faith over fear, presence over procrastination, decisiveness over hesitation. This is not a rehearsal. This is real life. And the first act of readiness is seeing what is coming, acknowledging it, and preparing your heart for it. If this message is stirring your soul, type "I'm preparing," a personal signal that you are stepping into alignment with the coming season, that you are not waiting, that you are awake. Beloved, the enemy will try to disguise confusion as guidance. He will present delays as divine timing, He will tempt you with safety when courage is required. But very soon, the contrast will be undeniable. You will see who is aligned with your calling and who is not. You will recognize opportunities that are truly from heaven and those that are distractions in disguise. And in that moment, your discernment will be your greatest ally. If you feel the stirring in your spirit, type, "I trust God's clarity," not for applause, not for content, but as a personal commitment to rely on the wisdom and insight God is granting you. Chosen one, it is also important to know that very soon, restoration will come, healing will come, clarity will come. Answers to prayers that you have almost given up on will arrive in ways you did not expect. But restoration never comes to passivity. It comes to those who engage, to those who respond, to those who acknowledge the signs before them and step into alignment. The next few weeks, months, or moments will be a test of your awareness, your courage, and your faith. And you will be called to respond in ways that stretch you, challenge you, and elevate you. If this is stirring your spirit, type "I respond." A quiet, personal affirmation that you will not wait, that you will not hesitate, that you will lean into the divine orchestration unfolding before you. Beloved, very soon, clarity will separate what is meant for you from what is not. Relationships, situations, even parts of your own identity that you thought were fixed or permanent will shift. Some things you have held on to with hope or comfort will fall away. Some things you have dismissed as unlikely will rise into your life in ways that astonish you. This is the natural order of alignment. The old must make space for the new, and the new requires readiness, presence, and courage. If this is stirring your heart, type "a making space," a declaration that you are willing to let go of what is not meant for you to receive what is truly yours. Chosen one, understand this. God's timing is not random, and His warnings are not threats. They are signals. They are invitations. They are calls to action, not panic. He is saying, prepare your heart, strengthen your discernment, anchor your faith, and be ready to receive the season I have been preparing for you. And the way you prepare is not through worry, it is through attention, awareness, and alignment. If your heart is moved, type "I'm awake," a personal acknowledgement that you are alert to the spiritual currents around you, that you are paying attention, and that you are ready to act when the moment arrives. Beloved, very soon, you will recognize the power of presence over postponement. You will see that those who waited too long missed the opening that was right in front of them. You will understand that hesitation can be more costly than fear, and delay more dangerous than failure. And you will also realize that what you have been waiting for has been waiting for you. This is the moment where your readiness meets God's timing, where your courage meets divine opportunity, where your alignment meets breakthrough. If this is stirring your spirit, type "I meet it," a quiet, intimate acknowledgement that you are choosing to meet this season fully, wholeheartedly, and awake. Chosen one, very soon, the next chapter of your life will demand that you rise into your purpose without apology, without hesitation, and without compromise. The alignment you have been seeking, the clarity you have been craving, the breakthrough you have been praying for, all of it is prepared, but it will not wait for doubt. It will not wait for distraction. It will not wait for hesitation. It will wait only for your readiness, your acknowledgement, and your willingness to step fully into what is prepared for you. If this resonates in your heart, type "I step in," a personal signal that you are claiming your alignment, your calling, your breakthrough, not in theory, but in response. Beloved, this is your warning and your promise. What is coming very soon will separate the ordinary from the extraordinary, the aligned from the misaligned, the prepared from the unready. It will not wait for excuses. It will not pause for doubt. It will demand your presence, your attention, your courage, and your faith. And those who respond, those who lean in, those who align their hearts with what is true, will rise into a season of blessing, clarity, and elevation unlike anything they have known. If this has stirred you, type "I rise," a declaration that your spirit is ready, your heart is willing, and your life will not be left behind. Finally, chosen one, breathe. Feel the stirrings in your chest. Feel the quiet urgency in your spirit. Recognize that very soon the world around you will reveal what is aligned with your calling and what is not. Step forward with courage. Step forward with awareness. Step forward with faith. And whisper quietly to your soul, I am ready for what is coming. Type it if you feel it, even if no one sees. I am ready. Because the moment you respond, even internally, heaven takes notice. The doors begin to align, and your next season begins. This is your time. This is your preparation. This is your awakening. Amen.